Good morning. I pray that your Wednesday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of happiness, of peace, even if it was only for 5 minutes. Maybe you only got a good 30 seconds, but I hope that you found some space or place or situation that made you smile, that allowed you to just exhale. Today I want to talk about something that's a little personal to me. And it's about allowing someone to help you step out of your comfort zone. Allowing someone to help you to step out of your comfort zone. And so most of you only know me by what I put forth in these videos. Some of you have read my book, but I dare say that there are very few people who really know me, who know how I think, who know how I operate. And um, it's not because of them. It's because for so many years, like a lot of people who have survived trauma, I only showed people the sides of me that I wanted them to see. But every now and then I would run across a person or persons who I allowed to see more fully all of me, all of the sides. But trust and believe it took time. Trust and believe it probably took a lot of patience on their part and a lot of me challenging my fears of if they knew everything about me, if they knew this part of me, would they still want to be my friend? Would they still have respect for me? Blah, blah, blah. And I can guarantee you when I made the decision to write the book and writing my book, it freed me up. But I'm kind of getting off track. So allowing someone to help me to get out of my comfort zone. I'm in the process of launching a coaching practice. And this coaching practice is one that's called From Possibilities to Realities. It's really helping people to be able to live their best life, to bring their dreams to reality. And so as I'm preparing for this new launch, I've been working on updating my website. And I was talking to my coach last night. And my coach has actually been my friend also for over 20 years, or just about 20 years. Um, and so, anyway, we were talking, and she said, "Well, let me see what you have on your About Me page." And I shared it with her, and she said, "Your About Me page needs to talk about you." And I said, "But it does. It talks about how my qualifications for being a coach and my qualifications and what I can, bring people if they choose to work with me." She said, "No, Carolyn, it needs to be about you. What you have shared is your technical expertise. What you have shared is your credentials. But what you have not shared is you." And then she reminded me, as only someone who really knows you can, she says, "You have spent so much of your life being in the shadows and pushing other people forward. You have done such incredible work with other people in helping them to heal and helping them to restore and helping them to live their best life and to push past their fears and to push past their doubts. But you don't allow people to know that side of you. You don't talk about it. You don't share that." And as I listened to her, I knew she was right. I knew she was right. I trust her, so I trust what she tells me. I knew that she was right. But I also recognized I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. That is pushing me out of my comfort zone. And so she said to me, "You're quiet. What's going on? What are you thinking?" And I said, "Well, how about this?" And I said, "I don't mean this sarcastically. I don't mean this rudely. I mean this very sincerely. Can you write that part for me?" And she said to me, she smiled and she said, "Yes, I'll do that for you because I know this is a challenge for you." She said, "I know that you continue to struggle with how you impact other people's lives. You don't think about it, you just do it." and putting yourself forward and talking about what you have done and talking about your successes is not something that you do. And so, oh, y'all have no idea what a sigh of relief came over me, and also a feeling of being loved and a feeling of being cared for and a feeling that comes when you recognize that you have put your trust in someone and they have proven to be trustworthy. And so I just want to encourage you, because we all, whether you've been traumatized or not, we all get stuck in ruts. We all have our comfort zones. We stay in those comfort zones whether they serve us well or not. We stay in them because it's comfortable. And a lot of times the messages are get out your comfort zone, take a risk, move forward. But recognize for some of us, we're going to need a little assistance in making that move. We're going to need a little assistance in moving out that place that we've gotten so used to. We're going to need a little assistance in our growth process. Now, I have a really busy day today moving forward, and so I would just invite you today to think about your own comfort zones. Some of those comfort zones are good, but some of them are preventing us from being all that we have been created to be, from reaching our full potential, from allowing ourselves to experience full love. And so I invite you to identify, and you don't have to put in the comments, you can if you like, to identify what, at least one of your comfort zones that you probably need to push through. At least one comfort zone that would free you up to be able to live the life that you deserve, to live the life that is in you, but it requires you moving through that comfort zone. I'll say more about this in other videos, but for right now, it's like snow raining here. It's fully February. It's winter. For those of you who are in warm seasons, I look forward to the day when that will be my story. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue to look for the beauty even in my present situation. I'm going to still focus on those still small things that bring me some semblance of joy, of peace, of happiness, and I'm going to do it on purpose. Love you all and talk with you later. Bye-bye.